Hello, welcome to another episode of the Pretty Huge Dilemma podcast. As usual, I'm your host, Jacob Barrett, and with me today, as you probably hear laughing on the mic next to me, is the person whose hair I can't seem to get away from, the person who builds all the furniture in the house. It is my first wife, Ashley. Ashley.
First wife.
That is a true statement. I would say so. Yeah, Ashley, welcome to the podcast. As I'm going to say the first guest on here, first official one. And how are things going with you?
It's hard to follow up your intro of me. Mm-hmm. Things are good.
Okay. All right, good opening statement. So, as I like to do with every guest who first comes on this podcast, I like to ask them, what do you love most about me?
You.
All right, thanks. Next question.
Okay.
Right. It was kind of a joke question. I was hoping you weren't going to take it that seriously, but you were thinking a little bit too long. I was scared about what the answer might be. So glad we got that one out of the way quick. We'll see what the next guest has to say, and they can go with a better response than you do for it. All right, and yes, I do have my sheet of notes here, and we'll see how many we go through, and if I have to cut this podcast short or not based on...
Is this an interview?
No.
Okay, good. Because I'm not here for an interview.
Oh, you're not taking questions at this time?
I mean, I'll take some, but...
No, I was thinking about that, of if having guests on, if I wanted to be more interview-based, but...
Only if they're cool enough.
If they got enough of a background that's interesting.
Mm-hmm. I guess I'm mid.
I mean, well, knowing you, maybe I'll poke some stuff.
Yeah.
Some stories set you up for them. But we'll see, because I don't want to have too many inside jokes that the audience doesn't get.
Yeah. I'll make them feel left out.
Yeah, right. We'll have to figure that out later. But I'm also hoping that we don't have to re-record this podcast.
I'm already at my wit's end with all the trials we had to do.
Yeah.
To let it rip.
Yeah, all your thoughts and opinions
I
on
am
things.
past due for lunch, so I am an
Oh.
atomic time bomb right now. So
Yeah,
it is 12:18. My tummy's rumbling.
Already?
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, 12:18. Yeah, we'll see. This will probably still be a couple days to go out, so we'll have time to look at it, re-edit it, and figure things out.
In the pod or in the what's it called?
Studio?
The studio.
Right, the studio, aka my office.
Yeah.
But we did relocate to a new area.
This is a new part of the house, unlocked.
Yeah, we'll see. No, don't have any wall art here.
Yet. I was gonna hang some of our. Actually, it's a surprise. I'm just gonna buy it and do it.
Yeah, just like most of the decorations in this house.
It's a surprise. I'd rather ask for forgiveness than take no for an answer.
But you really don't ask for forgiveness either.
I don't either.
So
So I.
Sarah's going to end up doing it and getting it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, speaking of decorations, good segue, Ashley. It's like you've done this before.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Christmas decorations. This is recorded a couple days after Christmas. They'll be posted after New Year's. We'll get to some New Year's stuff later. But for Christmas decorations, how was the decoration shopping the day after Christmas? What were your thoughts on it? How'd it go?
We had the highest hope for Target. I personally did. You know, we got my caramel macchiato, we got his coffee, we were walking around like girly pops around Target. I had higher hopes. But for the first time ever in my life, I think Jacob was actually persuading me to buy stuff, which was crazy. That was crazy. You were like, are you sure we don't need these trees? I'm like, whoa. I don't know, it was weird.
Yeah.
And I didn't end up getting anything because what I wanted was a Christmas tree. And then, because I don't want to just get a bunch of small stuff that you'd have to put on tables and stuff because we don't have that much furniture. So, not really anywhere to put them. So, I wanted a big tree and like tree skirts and big stuff. Target didn't have any of that. And then we went to Kohl's. I don't even remember. Kohl's was very small. Oh, we ended up overpaying for a Tupperware.
Nope.
Tupperware. What is it called?
No. Tupperware is like the small, like...
Storage box.
Yeah, you don't say, like, a big tub. They're called, like, totes.
All right, big tote. We overpaid
Totes and
for
tubs.
it by, like, it was like $23 on sale. So
Yeah, 30% off.
that was all we got. And then we went to Target I mean, no, we went to
Yeah.
Walmart.
Well, at Kohl's,
Sheesh.
I tried to haggle with the checkout lady for it because I did the self checkout there, which I was surprised Kohl's had to begin with.
Yeah, that's pretty
You were
sus.
you were off doing who knows
I was
what.
in the bathroom.
All right. Well, I wasn't going to give that away. You don't have to say every detail. But yes, you were in the
Noted.
bathroom doing what sometimes people do after having coffee, and gross. We're going to talk about This isn't potty talk. Yeah, because I rung it up, heard the beep. It was like $22. Like, this sounds like too much. Then I was kind of standing there. I thought one of the older middle-aged ladies would have noticed this is too young of a guy to be shopping in Kohl's by himself and would come up and helped me, but they didn't. I walked up, was like, this doesn't. My wife said this would be less money, so
My wife said.
what gives? And then she scanned it. She's like, nope, that's right. It's like, I was hoping there'd be some issue with the system, and then it wouldn't ring up correctly. But we did there, and this was the second time for Christmas items that after I checked it out and paid for it, I immediately knew later I was going to be returning it later.
You knew?
I knew I was going to be returning it
Oh.
because we weren't going to get it.
I felt
Yeah.
pressure to buy it.
Well, because I want to get stuff and think if there's time to buy decorations for stuff, if we're going to waste our money on it, buying it 50% off would be a good time
But then
to get it.
we saw a light at the end of the tunnel.
We went back to our roots and where we belong.
We remembered where we came from, and we pulled up at Walmart. And for the first time, I felt a sense of urgency to hop in the aisles. When people were walking out, they had carts full of Christmas stuff, and I was like, "Here we go." So I was overstimulated to the max, and I think whenever I'm overstimulated, I go and shop by myself.
Yeah, you were walking around pretty fast.
I was walking around pretty fast. So whenever I'm overstimulated, I just try to go fast and go by myself.
Yeah, and you're walking around without the cart.
Yes.
So I'm the one walking with the cart trying to navigate in and out of these aisles.
It was pretty busy.
And you
But
go away.
We got some ornaments. We got a Christmas tree, 7-foot skinny Christmas tree. So she'll go in the library that we haven't made yet.
Juice called the Christmas tree a she.
Yeah. She's skinny legend.
All right, and now you're burping on the podcast. All right. Well, I
I
mean,
hiccuped.
yeah, the guests have already heard you do that in the background of some of the
I
podcasts.
haven't watched any.
So, what was that? You haven't watched any?
Wait, I'm talking about my Christmas.
Well, sometimes you go in and out of things and bring other things up because honestly, shopping for Christmas decorations is not the most interesting stuff. But hey,
That's
we're
fair.
working on it. So yeah, you gotta punch it up with other side stories.
Oh, thanks for telling me how to speak.
Yeah, I'm
Mansplaining.
I'm mansplaining.
Speaking.
No, I'm mansplaining podcasting to you.
All right, noted.
Which this has started to turn into kind of a therapy session.
It is?
A little more. All right. Probably. Anyways, all right. So we went to Walmart. Well, you skipped over the starting section. You skipped straight to the tree.
That's the most memorable part. I'm
Well,
trying to make the highlights.
we
Don't want to
went-
bore our 3 viewers.
Hey. Now you're putting it down.
No, I'm saying
to-
thank you to my 3 viewers.
About to be kicked off. 3. Yeah. Well.
3's better than 0.
Well, if they make it this far in the podcast.
Yeah, usually
We'll see.
people dip out at the first 15 seconds based on our stats.
Oh, you've looked at the numbers. You've dug into them.
I'm a big analytical girl.
Yeah, worry about your own analytics. Yeah, as we were shopping through there, we got that tree, and we got a nice little interaction with some random stranger.
Oh yeah, that was funny. I don't
Yeah.
really know how to describe that.
I mean, it was just old lady shopping by herself, no husband around, keeping track of her, making sure she stays in her budget.
That's risky.
Yeah, usually those kind of people are at Home Goods and stuff like that. But nope, she was at Walmart spending it, and she just kept. I don't know why she first kept up to us. Sometimes I speak a little loudly while I'm
You
in
were
stores.
probably saying something along the lines of, "We don't need that,"
Nope. This was a time where I did not say that.
or like something along those lines. Like, I don't know.
I don't know how this is all a waste, and if we're gonna spend it now.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so
and
she-
then she's like, "Hey," I forget. Was she like, "Is he giving you trouble?" or something funny, or like, "Let her get whatever she wants."
Yeah, and I said, "Okay, lady, whatever you say."
And then Jacob decides he needs floss in the middle of our Christmas shopping.
We're at Walmart, and I remembered I needed
No.
floss.
I got one day to do this.
One day.
You will need floss so urgently.
You weren't even.
Anyway,
I was
this
the one
lady,
who had to suggest doing this.
Bro,
You weren't.
this
You wouldn't even
lady
be out there.
reappears conveniently in the floss aisle. And then something triggers her to come by. And I was like, yeah, can you believe he's trying to buy floss today? Unacceptable.
I was at Walmart and I needed some things.
Yeah, and it's funny. And then we kind of got scared that she was going to follow us around again.
I mean, yeah, people are just in the Christmas mood talking to each other. She's probably from Iowa.
She's probably a Midwesterner, yeah.
Ugh, they love
Ugh.
speaking their minds to random strangers. Yeah. That was our Christmas decorating stuff. We'll get more stuff in
I
here,
almost
I'm
wanted
sure.
to unbox the tree. I wanted to see her out in the open.
It's time to start boxing things up, is what I heard on the radio.
Well, now we got a tote. Oh, then we had to go return the tote from Kohl's.
Yeah.
It's because we got a tote at Walmart. So it worked out. Cheaper.
Yeah. Didn't feel as much pressure. No wrapping paper, because waste.
No, we just throw our Amazon boxes right under the tree. As is.
Yep. Well, why would I wrap someone else's gift that they gave to me?
It's just the fun of unwrapping.
I mean, we had enough trouble opening up the boxes. We got
Trouble.
there was
Fun. It's fun. It takes up time and it makes it last longer.
yeah, right, because you didn't have anything else to get to on Christmas.
I took 3 naps before the sun went down.
You took 3 naps before like 4
Lunch?
o'clock.
Yeah, exactly.
It was a long time.
I literally took 3 naps. We had the fireplace TV thing going on.
Yeah.
And when that wasn't on, we had a Christmas movie. And if that wasn't on, I was eating. And that was just repeat all day, 3 times.
Yeah.
Basically, took a nap, watched a movie after each meal. It was awesome. It was like the best day.
Yeah. Yeah, we ended up getting the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer movie. That one, I forgot how short it was, and also
It's a classic.
it's a classic.
Claymation.
Not that good. Yeah, you noticed that with the mouths not moving the best for it, and they were kind of off. But
They tried their best.
I don't know. Rudolph found, what was the doe he was in love with? Clarice.
I fell asleep.
I think it was Clarice. Who's
Bro, I was asleep.
Okay. All right, bro. Who's
Sorry.
I forget who's Rudolph's dad? Donner? I kind of forgot that part. It was one of the other reindeer.
I think it was Donner.
Yeah. So, yeah, kind of forgot about that in the song for it. Yeah, so we have that and we bought it, so I think we just have it forever.
Yeah, we can watch it every year.
On Amazon. No, we'll find other ones to watch. Get Switch. I don't know what other Christmas movies I'm going to watch. Pretty much just watch other things on Netflix. We finished watching those. Watch Tom Segura's special. After
I fell
that,
asleep during that too.
you fall asleep during like everything. The only show you don't fall asleep on is, want to get your insight on this. What, which we have a woman on a podcast and you get her perspective. What goes through a woman's mind while she's watching Selling Sunset?
Yeah, that's the only show I don't fall asleep.
Yeah, why is
I think I like their outfits.
okay?
I like watching their outfits. I like the houses. And I also like the tea. So there's so much tea.
Yeah, you said they were doing a season finale
Oh,
for
which I did finish, yes.
yeah.
I watched the whole what's it called, series in like
Yeah.
a day and a half.
Yeah, a season finale for a show about real estate.
It's not barely about real
Yeah,
estate.
I know.
I don't even think they sell the houses.
I don't know. Is there a way to get stats on the real estate agents?
I've looked it up. I've looked up all their net worths. I've considered who I would go to if I needed to sell or buy a house. I
in
have the real
LA?
estate agent in mind.
Which one? Which one are we going with?
I would do Bree.
Okay, why is that?
She's just the baddest bitch. Oop.
All right, we're gonna have to bleep that out. Which
I don't think you have the skills to do.
rules of podcasting I gave you? Do you remember them?
Don't do what I just did.
Not quizzes. It was things on the internet last forever, and don't say anything incriminating because my editing skills are not that
Well,
good.
I think if Bree saw that, she'd be like, "Yes, I'll take you as a client."
Bree,
She's so cool, and she means business.
based on
The 9 seasons I've watched,
okay.
she's
Well,
cool.
is it the same people
No,
in every?
Different drama drives them out,
Really?
and then opportunity brings new people in, and then there's like the core team that stir the pot.
Okay.
I do think though that the new agent that came in, she was an actress.
And her name is.
I don't want to be dropping names.
It's a Netflix TV series that
I actually
millions of
don't even
people
remember
watch.
her. I don't
All right.
remember her name because the whole time I just kept seeing conspiracy theories of how she was just an actress.
Oh, she's a Hollywood plant.
But I did, again, I do my research. She has a real estate license.
Other things that there are in life to do research on. We're doing research on real estate agents in
Something
a
I'm passionate about.
city and state we're never going to live in.
And then, once I finished Selling Sunset, I started watching Selling Manhattan.
I don't think that's the name of the show.
Yes, it is. It's literally called Selling Manhattan.
Okay.
And then there's called Selling the OC,
Okay.
Orange County. There was a
Okay.
show called Selling Tampa, but I didn't end it. I can't watch them all, okay?
Yeah, 'cause you're so busy.
I'm wiped. So I do have to finish Selling Manhattan this week. Hopefully today, after my nap.
Yeah, so we're going to get a different real estate agent there that we'll have to work with.
See, I don't even think I work with any of them.
Really? They're not that good?
No.
What? Okay.
No, they're good. They're good. But, like, I just don't see myself ever living in New York City, so I can't really.
Do you see yourself living in LA?
Absolutely not. But I really like Bree.
You think
Do you think we can afford? It's crazy seeing what goes for 30 mil. It really
Is
is.
it so much or so little?
So, how much is 30 mil?
I don't know.
A lot of money.
Okay.
That's a lot.
Okay. I didn't know if you would think, 30 mil, I could get more, I would expect more of a house. I would expect
That's fact.
half the state.
That's
for 30
why.
mil.
Listen, that's why I like comparing LA
You probably shouldn't
and
bang
New
the
York.
table. That might be an issue for the mics. All right.
That's why I like comparing the LA and the New York houses. It's crazy. What you can get in 30 mil in LA is like a quarter the size in New York. So it's really fascinating.
Yeah.
And the most expensive house ever on the market, guess how much it was?
$1 billion.
That's a bad guess.
Okay. $100 million.
No,
Okay.
250 million.
And that was located.
New York City, right in front of the Central Park Tower.
Okay.
Well, in the Central Park Tower.
Yeah. So the only difference.
250 million.
So the only difference between like New York and LA is New York's more townhomes versus
Yes.
LA's.
Yep. There's no
You get the whole
pools
house.
or.
Well, don't they have like community ones?
Yeah, but not like your own.
Amenity.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they couldn't get a buyer.
Why not?
They called all of the billionaires in the world, like all 3,000 of them, and nobody wanted it.
Where do you get those through? Can I call one of those 3,000 billionaires up? Be like, hey, can I get
Hey, you got a spare hundo?
like 1/100% of your net worth for a good cause?
Yeah, nobody bought it. And I don't think it's because they didn't want it. I think it's because it'd be so hard to resell.
Oh, because they're kind of setting the market on it.
If they buy it for 250 mil, they obviously have to sell it at some point, and then that to me was probably it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a saying where you don't.
Wait,
What?
how much do you think it is if you were to pay it monthly? Like, how much do you think the mortgage is on that?
I
Do
don't
you have
know.
your calculator?
I don't. I don't know if
How
mortgage.
much do you think it's gonna be?
I don't know. Well, also, we just go with things off the top of the brain here. We're not doing background research.
Okay, I'd say it's like 100,000 a month. Nah, it's probably way more.
You think they're getting a 50-year mortgage on it?
I think it's 200,000 a month.
Why wouldn't they're not paying cash for it?
Nobody. Okay, I can't say nobody because there's like maybe 3 people who have $250,000 cash. I mean, 250 million.
Okay. Yeah, they will have to figure out how to sell it because there's a saying where you don't have the nicest house on the block.
That would be the nicest house in the block.
I know, but also once they sell it, like they would just write it off as a tax loss. So who cares? And also, if it's just a foreign person who wants to buy up American real estate, then they would have that
Actually, one of the
opportunity.
people who toured it was from China.
Was it a person from China or a representative of someone from China?
I forget.
Interesting. That could be the case as well. Okay. So on the sunset. How much? What time are we at? Is this thing over yet?
Is it lunchtime?
Not yet. We'll see. What else do I have here? All right. Oh, so we did skip over Christmas Day. We did talk about your meals.
Yes. Christmas morning.
All right, you don't have to describe your meals in detail. I was just going to ask, because I was in charge of making the roast,
Yes.
which
How do you think that went?
I don't want to get my thoughts. I was going to ask your thoughts, because I'm the host, so
My thoughts.
Let me describe the meat first. All right, so I went to I looked up different roasts to get. Didn't want to get prime rib roast. That basic, everyone gets it, pretty fatty. And the other options were beef tenderloin roast, sirloin tip roast, and a tri-tip roast. Those three, less fattier, but also like the price is different between them, and they kind of like went down in order of price. So I've been trying to go different places. How for Thanksgiving we had that top round roast, which I think that's like the lowest tier of roast.
Guess what? It was the tastiest.
Well, whatever.
Fill it with crap. Don't care. It was good.
What'd you say?
Fill it up with crap.
Preservatives. Stop saying that.
Jeez, what are we?
Jeez,
Second
watch
grade?
your language
Is
here.
crap a swear?
Yes.
It is?
I wasn't allowed to say it growing up.
Really?
Yeah. I would get in trouble for it. What?
That's so lame.
Again, with the potty talk on here. This podcast does believe in censorship. So if I figure out how to edit it,
Okay, well,
I will edit it out.
I grew up not in that case.
I don't want to get demonetized
Swearing
here.
was very casual.
Hey, well, we're trying to have an upstanding Christian household here.
Yes, I have
that
changed.
We can figure out how to express our emotions in a better way rather than just using basic generic words that everyone uses.
In roasts. Oh no, we didn't do a basic roast. Continue on your roast.
Yes, so those are the different kinds. Obviously using ChatGPT to get the recipe because that makes it easier instead of going to the different links and scrolling through those and all the ads and all the background stories of this person finding themselves to get a roast recipe. Skipping all those and just get the basics.
How it brings them back to their childhood.
Yeah, and all these recipes for ChatGPT, I can just give it my current pantry items. So I picked the tri-tip, got it at Wild Fork. I think that's the name of it. Hadn't been there before, but I guess they sell all of their meat frozen, so you have to thaw it yourself. It's a good thing I did get a couple days before. Thawed it out in the fridge. Then, like the day before, tried doing a dry brine, left it uncovered, salted it, and then on the day of, tried getting a sear on it in the pan. That happened. Then I tried to use the fond of it to make a sauce. You don't know what fond is?
The sauce.
No. Fond is like where you have the pan and you have like these, like, they look burnt, but there's like kind of stuck to the bottom. That's the fond. That's where some people say the most flavor is. Yep. So I tried throwing vegetables and beef broth in there, making some sort of sauce. But I think I put too much sauce in the pan, so I didn't get the fond I wanted. Then threw the roast in the oven for like 15 minutes until it got to an internal temperature of between 120 and 130. So it was supposed to be. But it wasn't an even-sized roast, so some were more cooked than others.
Bro,
And then
you said I couldn't go into detail of the dinner, and you just went into so much detail on one piece of meat.
yeah, meat's the key thing that everyone can relate
Oh, look,
on.
this is what we have for breakfast. We don't need to go into detail.
Well,
and here you go, talk about the internal temperature
you were just
of the piece of meat.
you were just gonna
You hypocrite.
list off breakfast foods, not a method of how to make
think
them.
that'd be okay. Fair, valid.
Yeah, so I went more of method of how to do it and what I did, the actions, instead of just I ate this, oh, then I took a nap, then I ate this, then I ate this, I got hungry, and I ate this, and I ate this.
I did have bacon for 3 days straight. Awesome.
Yeah, well, if she gets colon cancer, then that's on her.
All good.
Unless what?
I told the bacon not to this time.
Right, because you got the high quality bacon.
I did. I got the great value hickory smoke. Hickory, whatever.
I see an Instagram on types of bacon that are better for you. Do you want me to go in detail on an Instagram video I saw?
Let it rip.
Since that's what my algorithm is. So it said get uncured bacon. Try to get one that doesn't have smoked in it. And if you do, find one that does the smoking with like wood chips. Because the other fake smoke is just a bunch of chemical stuff. And then he said bioorganic, which everyone says bioorganic stuff. And were those the main ones? I think those were the main three things. So get uncured.
What is cured, though?
I don't know.
So you don't even know what it is.
What is?
Cured.
Okay,
So how can you advocate for it?
because this guy who seems like he knows what he's talking about says uncured. Because I know in general,
What is
bacon's-
cured?
I don't know. Who cares? This isn't a smoking podcast.
Not
What?
yet. Maybe we
nope,
do a cooking
nope.
segment.
Well, that's different than smoking.
Smoking meat.
No, I'm not doing smoking meat. I don't smoke meat.
Okay.
Man, this was like make suggestions of things I don't even do.
Right. So you can try new things.
I don't want to cooking of roast. That's new enough. I don't want to smoke meat either, because that also adds carcinogens to it.
Oh, perfect.
Yep. All right. So the roast. What were your thoughts on it?
Do you want me to give you the answer that doesn't hurt your feelings?
Ashley, you can't lie on a podcast. That's a rule.
Okay, well, don't cry.
I know you don't like it.
Okay, perfect. I thought it was too salty. Like
Okay.
when I took a bite of it, I think we both looked at each other and we were like, "Ooh."
I am saltier than what I thought it would be.
It was very salty.
Okay.
It was a little undercooked for my liking.
All right, that's different.
It was very red, and I like my meat like medium or like well done, or within there.
You mean medium well?
They have a setting for that.
They do. No, you don't. That's not the kind of meat you get.
Yeah, I get medium or medium well. How often do you see me order meat?
I go on Texas Roadhouse with you multiple times.
Well, because I get ribs at Texas Roadhouse.
Even better. No, you get medium.
It's kind of cute that you know what kind of meat I get. Anyway.
Don't bring sentimental stuff up. I will.
Sentimental what? I heard
sentimental
that.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good catch. Anyway.
We'll cut it off. There were pieces of meat that were medium.
Yeah, I had to dig for them. And then I really was hoping for Christmas dinner to have something in a crock pot that, pulled right apart.
No, that's just overcooked.
Yes.
No, that's gross.
Right. I would.
You gotta let the meat talk.
Mm-hmm. Those are my thoughts on the meat. How do you think the meat was?
It was fine. Mm-hmm. Okay. It was salty. Yeah.
That's fine.
I enjoyed.
I like the mashed potatoes.
All right, we're not bringing that up. That's the easiest thing to make. There's no skill or technique in there.
Yeah, there is technique. You have to mash it. The way you smash the spoon against it and squash it. You don't want to overmash or else it gets like watery.
I don't think so. We also did it with the skin on, so we'll see.
I like the skin on. Gives it some texture. Plus,
I don't think you're eating mashed potatoes for the texture.
If you're not eating them for the texture, then why not just eat a raw potato? Right?
Huh? What are you talking? How are you comparing having smooth creamy mashed potatoes and eating a raw potato?
Bro, because you said
those don't go
it's
together.
not based on the texture. Okay, then just eat a raw potato.
No, you're not eating mashed potatoes for a crunch.
No, but texture as in like, how it feels on
Huh? Actually, this is the point of the podcast to explain things in words, not just be like,
I don't know how to explain it.
You gotta paint a picture with your words. So that way, even those people who are listening on the
potato
audio
is
version,
arguably the most versatile food. Yes or no?
Okay.
No, it's yes or no.
I don't know
question.
what point you're trying to go to.
I'm making a point. I'm trying to paint a picture with my words.
Well, now you got hair in your mouth, and I can't take you seriously. All right.
Yes or no? Potato is the most versatile food, other than cheese, in the world.
And what about chicken?
Dude, just say yes.
I feel like I'm being pressured into something I don't fully believe in or thought out yet.
You have just believe in me.
All right, you can make potato a lot of different forms.
Yes.
What kind of potato?
That's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at. If we're talking texture, do you want crispy? Right? Do you want them in rods? Do you want them in rings?
Did you say rods?
Yeah.
What are they? Pretzels?
What else do you call them? Potato rods.
French fries?
That's it. Yes. French fries.
Okay.
Do you want them in French fries? Do you want them tater tots, hash browns? I could go on.
Hash browns didn't turn out well either.
Baked, those. Yeah, that was really bad.
All right, I'm trying to cook things
Look,
here.
you could have baked potato,
Okay.
twice baked potato. Okay, you know what I'm getting at.
Which
you
one's
can
your
have
favorite?
a wide variety.
See,
I like hash browns that are in the patties.
Stop. What I was going to say is this podcast needs to get into ranking things and get more controversy online so that when I tweet it out, it starts swirling around.
There's no controversy.
So we need to start ranking things. No, not potatoes in general, just ranking things in general.
You know what we should play? We should play categories on the pod.
Just the two of us?
Yes, we should play categories on the pod. Come on. That's a great idea.
I mean, we can.
Because the reason why I say that is because we were playing categories on Christmas, and one of the topics was controversial foods.
Yeah.
And I said guacamole.
Okay.
And then you said grapes, which in retrospect, yeah, it is. It is controversial. Are they red? Are they purple? Is red better than green?
You're just repeating my words and not letting me get into it, but okay.
The less you talk.
Well, I'm going to pull at you right now. You know what I saw at the store?
What?
That's one of the worst questions to ask someone.
What?
Be like, you know what I saw at the store?
Yeah, what? Out of 1,000 billion things.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
Cotton candy grapes.
I love those.
Yeah.
I love my grapes pumped with carcinogens.
How are they carcinogens? They're natural.
Where's the cotton candy coming from in the soil?
Ashley, let's get into your background on genetically modified foods.
I stand on this hill. I'll die on this hill.
Are you
Genetic modification is not bad.
All right,
there, I said it.
Let's get
GMOs are good.
Let's get to this. How are you getting to the top of that hill? You walking up it? A car?
Depends how big the hill is. I can
All
only
right.
do so much walking. Or
Okay,
sprinting.
so is it you're staying on the hill or you're dying on the hill?
I'll die on the hill. The GMOs
Okay.
are not bad.
Okay, all right. Say that again so we can clip it. Right into the camera. We only got one camera. It's right there. Not the bottom one.
No, I'm nervous.
Not the bottom one, the top one. Which I've been looking at the bottom one a little too much.
I have
I should
been
be
actually looking at the
top
bottom one the whole entire time.
Well, you know, the bottom one's not recording you.
I can't say that. I can't have that be a headliner.
What?
It could be controversial.
That's the point.
Jacob,
All right.
I can't.
Go ahead.
I can't.
Speaking of the microphone.
I can't.
The microphone.
I can't.
Why?
Cause what if I get backlash for that?
I think you'll be fine. What, you're going to fire from your job? Business going to shut down?
Hey,
What?
I have neither of those.
Okay. Great. All right. What hill are you dying on?
I
Right there. You were so passionate before. I set you up for it. Let's go.
I will die on the hill that GMOs are not bad. They're good.
Ooh, they're good. Interesting.
Yep.
Okay. Not even just neutral. They're good.
They're good.
So you've done your research on it.
Yep, I have.
Okay. What research?
When we think genetically modified organisms, what comes to mind, Jacob?
Bananas.
No, like what? Wrong.
Huh? I thought those were genetically modified to not have.
When you think
people.
of what the actual genetic modification is, like, what do you experience? What do you think is going on?
They're
Like, what's the process?
They're changing.
Right, you don't even know, and you have a negative opinion on it.
I don't.
Sorry.
I literally just said I was. Just saw cotton candy grapes. I didn't say.
Genetic.
Is
Okay.
it? Question. This might be dumb.
It probably is.
do fruit and vegetables have DNA?
That's the
Is that?
bro. You gotta be kidding me. You did not just ask that.
Is
Yes, they have DNA,
Okay.
bro. You're kidding.
I don't.
You
know.
didn't think.
I thought they would have to have like blood.
You're getting worse, dude. You don't have to have blood to have DNA.
Okay. All right. Next topic.
No. I feel like we have to sit on that one for a second.
Okay.
I didn't get to rest my case on the GMO. Okay.
It was a joke. We're moving on because I just didn't know that. So you change the DNA structure and make it taste different.
Yes.
Okay.
Not necessarily change the DNA structure. You're mating, for example, certain bananas together or cross-pollinating them to get a specific trait. Like, bananas were usually never that big, but we crossbred two big bananas, and now we got big bananas.
What would you say was the size before they were genetically modified?
Probably 4 inches. Sorry. That was funny. They're probably like this. They're probably like that. Sorry. You keep going.
Yeah, I'm sure you're sweating now.
Sweating like a dog.
Into the mic next time, please. All right. All right. We're good.
Fruit have DNA.
We're still recording.
Fruit have DNA.
Okay, and that's how you change it?
Yes.
All
You
right.
crossbreed things.
So what would you say are your favorite genetically modified food? Am I allowed to say your background with genetically modified foods?
a little bit. I used to work in a blueberry lab.
Mm.
And we would do the exact same thing. So you go to the store. You know how you have really big blueberries that are really sweet? Genetically modified. You
Okay.
got small ones that are crunchy and tart, genetically modified. Doesn't mean we were pumping stuff into them or getting into their DNA and like swapping strands. All we did, we took 2 small blueberries that were tart and crunchy and mated them. And then we kept that. Same with the big ones. So it's good. Gives you variety. We made actually I can't say that.
Say what?
What we made.
Why?
And maybe non-disclosed. But we messed around and made some stuff that weren't supposed to taste correct. We made a fruit that tasted like another type of fruit.
Why would you bring this up right now? If you're trying to keep something secret. Did you sign an NDA?
Maybe. Anyway, what was you talking about?
I don't care.
I can't believe you asked if fruit has DNA. That's crazy work.
You're doing this to yourself. So if anything happens... Wait, you're going to get sued?
Huh? No,
Huh?
I'm not going to get sued.
Wait, so I don't know if I brought up... Do I know any of this information?
No?
Oh, thank goodness. I've definitely talked about fruits that taste differently. That's not what you're talking about, is it?
Mm-hmm. It's not. They were good.
Well, let's not go back in the archives then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, great. That came to a screeching halt real quick. Mm-hmm. Another dumb question. How does one mate blueberries?
Bro.
Do you just spin them up real fast together and things just get mixed? What?
Bro. Go back to biology
Or is
for
this-
like a fraction of a second.
Or am I not old enough to know about this?
What?
How does one...
When you open up a fruit, Jacob, what's usually inside?
Well-
In some shape. No. What's usually inside some shape or form?
Blueberries I usually eat whole.
Jacob.
So I'm not...
When
Bite-
you
who
open
bites
up,
blueberries in half.
sometimes I do if they're big,
No,
smushy ones.
Did you tell me you get a fork and knife out for these blueberries?
When-
Get your hands off me. That's aggression. Recorded.
When you cut open a fruit,
Name a fruit. Let's name a fruit.
an apple. Okay, what's usually
So-
on the inside? Say it.
Apples are fruit.
So yes,
Okay.
what's usually on the inside?
Seeds.
Okay,
Okay.
so you take the seeds. Wait, I lost my train of thought.
Because you're getting upset at me that apple is a fruit.
Listen, I'll give you a better example. Blueberries, for example. I'll go back
Those
to my
don't have
roots.
seeds in them.
You're wrong. Literally wrong.
I eat the seeds.
Yes, literally wrong.
All right. Okay.
You cut a blueberry open. Wait,
Okay.
wait, no. Let's go back to its roots. Blueberries start off as a plant. That's where.
Okay.
Where do you think they come from? The sky? They come from a
Trees.
plant.
Bushes.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Before the blueberry comes out,
Yes.
it creates a flower. Okay. So you have
Okay.
to open up the flower, and then there's like this little stamen or pistil or some plant, female or male
So
anatomy.
you're pretty much a bee.
Yes. Yes. So you take the pollen of one and you put it on the other, and then
Okay.
it creates the fruit. Yes.
Okay.
So basically, you got to act like a bee whenever they.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. But okay.
No further questions.
All right. That's enough.
Yes.
All right. GMOs.
Good. See, you can't have an opinion if you don't even know that fruit has DNA.
I didn't say it was
How do you
bad.
genetically modify something that doesn't have genetic info? I'm glad you learned something today.
Right.
Take doctor out of your title.
No, it's staying in. I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to push it more places. Do you think the driver's license place will put it on my license?
No.
Why not? Do medical doctors have it on theirs?
No.
How do you... Why do you say it's so definitive? Oh, I spit everywhere. How do you know that that's so definitively?
I just feel like it's not.
Okay, sure.
That
That
answers
could be the
it.
case. All right. All right. Well, I don't know what... We're going to have to bring this up on the next podcast.
I think I'm one and done.
One and done. Okay. All right. Let's see. That's kind of boring. Let's get on this. I don't know how long this will take. So, in my last episode, hopefully this is still plugged in. You just belching in your mouth right now? I'm not editing that out.
I hiccuped.
All right. Why are you hiccups? You want to turn you upside down? All right. So, in my last podcast, I brought something up. You know what it is. So, I announced confessed in my last podcast that I downloaded Hinge. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, the way you told me was insane.
Insa-
You said, well, I had to tell you something. Do you want me to just lay it on you, or do you want me to ease into it and then tell you?
I think it started before then. The telling you process started before then.
Oh yeah. Well, you
the day-
texted me saying like, what did you text me?
The day before, while it was downloading, I sent a text that said, "Hey, I'm doing something that's kind of suspicious right now, but I can't tell you what it is."
You always get these ideas when I'm working on a weekend.
Well,
and you're lonely.
I can't stop.
You'll whip out the Xbox, or you'll start a podcast.
I can't
Do I
stop.
need to be home on the weekends?
I can't stop the creative process. I'm just always going. All right, so I started with that. Then, what were your initial thoughts of what I was doing?
I had no idea.
You didn't.
I literally had no idea.
You didn't even try to guess what I was doing.
You send me crap like that all the time. Oh,
Okay.
I had no idea.
All right, and then you just forgot about it.
I forgot about it. I got
Okay.
other stuff to deal with.
Okay. See where I am on the totem pole. All right. Then next day it was the next day I told you about it, because it was just eating me up inside.
Such a good conscience.
I was like, one of our friends who's on this app might see my name on there in the
What
same
if
area.
they did? Well, all my friends are actually married.
No, they're not.
I didn't finish my sentence, bro.
Okay.
They're either married or have a boyfriend.
I mean that.
But one of my coworkers could have seen it for sure. They've seen you?
Well, that was it. I didn't put a picture with it.
Oh, okay.
So it just said Jacob, no last name, and then no interest at all for it.
Surprised I let you finish the account.
I mean, you could just say I prefer not to answer for a bunch of stuff.
Anyway,
Yeah. What?
carry on. What were you saying?
Well, we're trying to see. I could have seen the area in my name. Then I didn't. There was eating me up, and so I was like, "Oh, what if one of them sees like, is my marriage just in ruins right now? Or I have to
More
start
than
over?"
normal?
Well, we'll get to that later.
I won't be here.
Okay. So then the next day, how did I bring it up to you?
Exactly how I said. You said, do you want me to ease into it and explain myself, or do you want me to lay it down? And I have a short attention span, so I said, lay it on me.
Because of all the reels.
I said, lay it on me. He says, I downloaded Hinge. Oop! And I said, what? Why? And I had a feeling it was because he wanted to retrieve our old messages.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Yep.
yeah.
That did not go well. I was so down bad. I messaged the support team, said, "Hey, I want these messages." They said, "Oh, we're glad. Fill out this form." And maybe
Why didn't you fill out the form?
No. It was a different form. There's like a form you could fill out where if you get married
Yeah.
after meeting on Hinge, all right, but that's not going to get our messages back.
Oh.
That's
Then what will it do?
I don't know. Sometimes they make commercials or write up stories.
Let's get on a commercial.
That's where we want to put
Yeah.
our faces on commercials for
Yeah.
Hinge.
Yeah.
See. It's the app that's meant to be deleted, I guess.
Well, it happened. I only had
Yeah.
it for less than a week. Well, more than a week.
Hey, no spoilers. We'll get to how we met later.
Not on this episode.
I know. If I say later, it doesn't. Into the microphone. Into the microphone.
I had to sneeze.
Yeah. They said they don't have the messages. It's been too long. It's deleted.
We should have printed them out beforehand.
Well, great. I wasn't sure it was going to work out, but here we are.
Here we are.
Maybe I should have printed out all the messages if everyone I messaged.
Oh, just in case.
Just
have a
in
little
case.
Filing cabinet while you're.
Yeah, so that way more than just memories. On the next episode.
I think like worse than the death penalty, it would be like reading your husband's messages of other attractions on Hinge. I think I'd.
I'll have to get on the other apps and see if I can find those for you then.
Yeah, Tinder, Bumble. Do you ever do Facebook
Grindr.
dating?
Huh? There was a phase in college. Just kidding. Nope.
There's a phase.
Nope. There was no phases. 0 phases were happened.
Yeah. Keep
was
fighting for your life.
It was a bet.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
What did you say?
I said it was a bet. Just kidding. That not happened. All right, I'll see if I can scrounge up any of those for you.
Okay. Frame them.
And
We can put them right at the dining room table.
yep. So
I want to know what your one-liner was to
All right.
open up the combo. It was something about being a Pats fan or something.
Oh, to you, that's what I meant in general. Well, it changed depending on the time of year, how desperate I was.
How hot their profile picture was.
A lot of factors. We'll see for it. All right, but I think we'll wrap up there. That sound good?
Yeah. How do you normally close?
All right. Thanks for listening to the Pretty Huge Dilemma podcast. Make sure how do you end any YouTube video? You ask them to like, subscribe, comment, follow, DM. One of the New Year's resolutions: grow the podcast. We'll see how that goes. But thanks for listening. Talk to you guys later. Bye. How do you think that went?
Dap me up. Good job, bro.